Alrighty. The stream should be live. If you're watching the VOD, feel free to skip the first minute or two as I need to set things up. Discord announcement, yada yada. Also gotta turn down my TV volume before you guys get extra echo. Alright, I'm trying to pull up chat. I feel like everything... Oh! I was like, I feel like everything's been running slower, but it's because I need to plug it in. Because the freaking PC is dying. That is the problemo. Alright, so that's plugged in. What's going on, Cassie? How have you been? Alright, stream announcements. My stream announcement message is going to be Elgato is actually working. So let's do this now. That's literally my vibe right now. I saw the Elgato was working. So I was like, I wasn't planning to stream, but since it's working, let's do this. Let's take advantage of the fact that we don't have tech issues for once. I'm doing very well. I have been doing a lot of programs at the library where I work now. I've been taking on new responsibilities. I started a chess club, which is actually pretty cool. We were talking about manga in the chess club, and I found a girl who's into like this type of stuff, the Yuri stuff, girls love. So I was happy because I finally had somebody to talk about girls love with. You know, it's funny, I post all this Yuri content all the time, but I feel like people don't really talk about it in depth or with the same excitement as me and that person did, so I was like, finally! Somebody who likes what I like! So yeah, I've been having fun. Anything new going on your end? Right now I'm trying to set the like tags and stuff, which is why I'm still setting up. You know, when I used to do this every day, I was faster at doing it. But since we haven't done it in a while, everything is just slow motion for me now. I'm like, But we're almost ready to go. I've also been working on a new video to post where I talk about like my favorite manga. I recorded the voicing of it. I got a lot of the pictures that I want to share for that video. Haven't posted the video yet, still editing, but I got a lot of the stuff together. What's going on, Ryan? How are you doing? Alright, let's see where we left off here. I think we did like maybe 8 missions last time I played this game, and then we were like watching, I know, a lot of the little cutscenes and things. Bubble encounters, I think, are like side missions that help us progress our romance with the girls. I'm not sure. So let's experiment with this side story stuff first. That way I can get a feel for what it is, what it does, how it functions. What the? Where am I? Should I actually let them talk or should I talk? I'm like talking over them, but then I figure you guys might want the English voice dub. My dad got a 3D printer. What are you gonna do with a 3D printer? I looked at them. And I looked at the prices and stuff, because I was like, I don't know. See, I wouldn't know what to do with it, first of all. But I was looking at it, I was thinking about it. I heard that if you want to make things, you need like blueprints for it, I think. Because, you know, the printer needs instructions on what to do and how. It sounds very complicated to use. And it sounds a little bit impractical, so I'm curious, what are you going to do with it? What's going on, XYZ? Where am I? And wait, what was I doing just now? I'm afraid I can't recall coming here either. There's no sign of Hagane or Komimi. I wonder where they went. Oh, sweet, so we get some alone time. No way. Some enemy managed to drag them away. They're both crazy strong. You gonna print? You gonna 3D print with a 3D printer? Nah, I don't think Cassie would do something like that, man. That's too basic, bro. She obviously gonna print 4D. I'm doing good. Just woke up from a nap. Bro, a nap? What were you doing that got you so tired? Celebrating Mother's Day and getting confirmed in church? Bro, I thought you were Buddhist at the temple. Why do you need to get confirmed? I'm chilling, man. I just woke up basically like Ryan, except I woke up from a sleep, not a nap. And I was playing around with this stuff because I was gonna set up the Elgato actually for some YouTube video thing that I was doing, editing. But then I saw that the sound worked, and I was like, oh, the sound works. May as well stream while it works. Because next time I turn it on, it probably won't work, right? So, yeah, confirmation is like a Catholic thing. You have like baptism, you have confirmation, and you have, I think, Eucharist or something. There's like 3 things that you have to accomplish before you become like a full-on Catholic. And I think you're not allowed to eat the bread and drink the wine until you're confirmed or something. I don't know. It's like a whole Catholic thing though. I know that. I used to go to Catholic school, but I never got confirmed. Maybe they had to run some sort of errand, something they thought they could finish before we woke up. Well, nothing, but I felt sleepy for no reason. That happens to me usually, like, in the middle of the day. You know how, like, right in the middle of the day, it's like, the temperature is at its hottest? Whenever that happens, when the temperature is at peak, that's when I get sleepy and end up taking a nap. If that's the case, we'd better wait for them here. You're right. Let's wait for them to come back. That's First Communion? Oh. Well, I know confirmation was like a thing that happened too, and everybody got all like dressed up for it. So communion was the 3rd thing then that I forgot. What's up? It's just the 2 of us. Oh yeah, she's thinking what I'm thinking. Sure is. Please, can we talk about something? I'm so nervous, my heart might burst. Well, I wonder why. Wait, what? Why would you be nervous to be alone with me? Bro, do you have to ask? You're the priestess of harmony, so you know. What's going on, Zeno? You enjoy your breakfast, XYZ. My breakfast was a smoothie, like always. My mom was like, yo, we could buy breakfast. And I'm like, dude, you know how much breakfast costs out here nowadays? It's like $10 for like 1 egg and 2 pieces of bacon. Like, it's not worth it. You're still bringing that up? We've been traveling together for ages now. But Hagane and Komimi have always been with us, and we've been so focused on fighting. They haven't always been with us. I could have sworn like the first like level or 2, like it was just us. And then we found the 3rd girl, and then it was just the 3 of us, and then we found the 4th girl. But they had some alone time in the beginning, I'm pretty sure. When it's just the 2 of us and I look at you, you're so pretty, and then I remember that you're the priestess, I get so nervous. Bro, she's putting the moves on her. Oh yeah, I like where this is going. I like these bubble missions. What are you talking about? I'm not pretty and I'm a lousy priestess? You are a lousy priestess, that's true, because you don't know what the heck the job entails. I know I might be a descendant from the Priestess of Harmony since I showed up in your prophecy and all. But defeating the Demon Lord, I'm sorry, but there's no way I have that kind of power. Speaking of Demon Lords, which reminds me of Isekai, I want to tell you guys something cool about the library. So, we have two sections of manga. One is the teen section and one is the adult section. And I did a full inventory of both sections, and I separated the manga into genre. So I have a list of all the shonens, a list of all the isekais, a list of all the yuri, a list of all the yaoi, a list of all the fantasy, a list of all the horror. I have a list of everything. And we're thinking of separating everything by genre, which would be really cool. And I've also ordered more manga for the library. I ordered like 200 volumes of manga. It's gonna be insane. But yeah, cool stuff incoming. If you guys ever need manga recommendations, I have always been the expert, but I'm now even more of an expert. That's not true. You're growing stronger every day, Miss Tsumugi. I'm certain you can do it. Thanks. Knowing how much you believe in me does make me feel a little better. Then please, don't feel you need to change anything about yourself. Nico, let me tell you something. You know Tokyo Hotel, the band? I do not. I do not listen to enough music to know any bands or artists by name, except for Baby Metal. Baby Metal is bussin', because they have a song called Gimme the Chocolatito. I did miss you all. Aw, that's sweet. How have things been going, Zeno? 200 volumes? Damn. Yeah, I ordered 200 volumes of manga for the library. A lot of it is LGBT stuff because the library didn't have a lot of LGBT stuff. And it's becoming a lot more popular. And, you know, I just wanted to stack the fucking shelves with Yuri. So that's what I did, right? I did order some other titles, though. Some horror, some shonens. A lot of stuff. I also put in orders that are for like upcoming things or things that we don't have in the collection at all yet. So for example, we don't have Mushoku Tensei, which is pretty crazy considering it's a big anime. So yeah, we'll see what happens, but you should read Mashal. Mashal we already have in the library. I checked out the first 3 volumes because it's a shonen fantasy basically, and it's gonna be one of the manga that I introduce in an upcoming manga program that I'm gonna do. It's a band from Germany that went viral in the 2000s, and man, their songs slap. Dang. Alright, pick their #1 best song, like your favorite song from them, and put it in the music channel in the Discord, and I'll give it a listen. Been quite good for me. You've seen my art, my new setup with drawing tablet, and some more. That's true, you have been doing art. How does that make you feel? Because I remember when I used to do art streams, it was a pretty relaxing, chill vibe. Mushoku Tensei is a graphic novel, though. I think they have a manga version. I'm not sure, but I know I recommended something to the people who selected, well, technically I'm selecting the book, right? But I recommended something to the people who, I guess, sign off on it, who approve of the book selections. I was like, hey, this is what I recommend we get. And now I'm waiting to hear their response. Oh, after the stream, is that okay? Yeah, bet. I'm happy just to be able to look at you. Oh, dude, this is hot. Just like this. I don't know if that's the sexiest look, though. Now I'm the one feeling nervous for a completely different reason, right? Hey, Io, you're actually making me kind of uncomfortable. Dang, shot down. Dude, imagine when your confession just instantly goes wrong. I am? Please pay me no mind. Oh, dang, no F's given. You can't expect me to do that. I'm not some supermodel. Alright, let's talk about something to make this less awkward, but what should we talk about? Oh yeah, so one of my friends is actually a model. She don't know what that is, bro. It's rock though, do you like rock? I mean, it's hit or miss. Some rock songs are pretty cool, some of them are just noise. It's hit or miss. Oh man, it feels amazing then playing freaking toxic online shooter game. Just VC with my friends or listening to music. Toxic shooter games. This is hot, bro. It is hot, bro. She was like confessing her love. She's like, "You're so pretty, it makes me nervous. I'm gonna stare at you, yada yada." Dude, this is super hot. Plus, she's blonde, that one girl. Like, come on, XYZ. And they even got one with black hair for you. Like, both me and you are covered. They got something for everyone. I better explain what this is. No, please wait. I'll try guessing what a model is. Model. It sounds like some kind of poisonous plant. Well, did I guess it? She's halfway there. Some models could probably be kind of toxic, so she's halfway there. Nope, not even close. What kind of friends do you think I have? Alright, I forgot that this model is one of your friends. My apologies. I mean, she could be friends with a toxic plant. Like, if it's a poisonous plant Pokemon and she's training it. Don't worry about it. It was a tough question. Now that I think about it, it's pretty hard to explain. It's just someone who, like, takes pretty pictures. What's so hard to explain about it? And wears pretty clothes. So what is a model? Putting it super simply, models dress up in pretty clothes. Exactly, so they can show everyone what's popular. And because people have to want to look at them, the girls got to be really pretty too. Sounds like fun, right? Do you want to be a model, Miss Tsumugi? It's in German though, I hope you're fine with that. I'm fine with that, bro. Bro, I can relate to her. I did plan to use waifu on my tablet, but nah, I replaced it with my favorite game. Wait, what's your favorite game? No, wait, people would just laugh at me if I even tried. Like, I do think it'd be kind of nice, but it's impossible. You left Roblox because of errors and issues? Yeah, the kids at the library, they play Roblox all the time, because obviously the library has computers. And I feel like I heard them yelling and screaming yesterday about the game, like, having some sort of problems, and I'm like, bro, it's a library, stop yelling and screaming, who cares about your Roblox? Really, I think you'd look beautiful in a short-sleeve kimono. Is that what's trending in the Sengoku period? You know, in my time, we only really wear kimono for special events. Man, Ryan is over there simping some Tom Kalowitz guy. I love Roblox because the kids were roasting me. Dang, because Emma was roasting you? They're just so hard to move around in. I prefer mini skirts. We don't wear short sleeve kimono. Lord Nobunaga has many lovely exotic clothes like tiger skin robes and shiny surcoats. He attracts a lot of attention whenever he goes out in his fine garments, and many lords have started copying him. Wow, sounds like Nobunaga is quite the trendsetter. Lord Nobunaga is a trailblazer in many fields. Haha, I see now. See what exactly? You really love Nobunaga, huh? You always look so happy talking about him. It's not a question of me loving him. Lord Nobunaga is like a god who walks among us. I owe him my life. Words like gratitude or respect fail to describe how I feel. Emma said you were garbage and she's replacing you? Oh, dang! So this is what breaks up romance nowadays. It's Roblox. Like, if you're not good enough at it, your girl finds another man. I see. You have someone like that, Miss Tsumugi? I've never really thought about it. I love my family, but that's a bit different. Well, obviously. Someone I respect from the bottom of my heart. Hagane and Komimi still aren't back yet, are they? You think they ran into trouble? No, that's not it. Have you thought that maybe we're actually the ones in trouble? Yeah, that's why she's not active in server and she don't DM people anymore. Are you feeling lonely, XYZ? Is that what you're trying to tell us? You could always play Roblox with Zeno. I mean, it might not be the same, but he says he still plays. You play Osu now, Zeno? There's someone in my Discord called Dark Void. He plays a lot of Osu. He was like top 100,000, I think, at one point. You should talk to him about Osu or play with him one day. Miss Tsumugi, you scared me. What's wrong? We're in one of those bubble pockets a guy named warned us about. You know, a dimensional pitfall. I gave it away. You're right, she did warn us about bubble pockets. Why did it take us this long to remember? I guess we arrived here so suddenly we got confused. I half thought I was dreaming. Me too. If you hadn't noticed, we probably would have been trapped in here forever. Not that we know. We've got no reason to wait around. The guy said to look for an exit, right? Come on, let's start searching. You know what this game reminds me of a little bit? It reminds me of Azure Lane. Because there's like a ton of talking, and then when you finally get to the action, it's like very little action. And I don't know how I feel about that, because I enjoy it, but at the same time, I'm like, dang, I wish the action would actually last a little longer, though. I'll try one day. Thanks for the info, Nico. No problem. If you ever need a reminder, you let me know. I gotta get this girl's number. What girl? Been busy with school coming to an end and work. What girl? Bro, is it lunchtime, girl? This rock looks like a breakable object, but it just won't break. Like, you know how in other games, if you see a poop rock like that, it breaks? I'm pretty sure they have poop rocks like that in Trails of Azure that I'm constantly breaking to get, like, Sepit for other things. Oh, I thought I was about to fall. Alright, are these red things like switches? It looks like they are. Oh my god! What is this? Am I supposed to jump? Oh, I can double jump. Okay. I did not remember I could double jump. I bet Saru would be having the time of his life playing this game because he loves platforming. Alright, what's going on with this switch? Like, we're standing on it, nothing's happening. Is this it, guys? We can no longer progress in the game? I don't know if there's a way to, like, ground slam into it. Oh, okay, that was a ground slam, but it didn't affect the switch. Is there a way for me to switch characters? I don't think I could actually switch characters. What the heck did she do? Oh crap, I don't know what she blew my ass up. Well, that worked. I don't know what I did or if it cost me anything, but it worked. So I guess that's good. This game is so cool. I mean, it's a game with lesbians, so obviously it's gonna be cool, Ryan. Did you hear when I was telling Cassie earlier that I made a friend at the library that likes Yuri? And I had the time of my life because that was the first time that somebody had the same level of Yuri passion that I had. Her and I were going at it, bro. We were like recommending titles to each other and stuff. Bro. You gotta come to the library more often. I heard that she came the other day after I had already left, because I finished an hour earlier than closing time, and then she came like within the last half hour, so like 30 minutes after I left she showed up, and I was like, dang bro. I wanted to show her where more of the Yuri manga were. But I made a Yuri fan friend at the library, bro. It's crazy how you have a whole like Yuri YouTube channel and you don't find people with the same Yuri passion until you like work at the library. It's like, bro, I thought I would have had a friend that I could talk about Yuri with at the same level of excitement. Alright, so... Okay, see, the problem with the bomb is that it costs me an item if I use it to activate the switch. Like, she only has 3 bombs left. So I think there must be another way to activate that switch without using my items, but I haven't figured out how to do that. I like how they put the tree to block your vision so that you fall and die. But I still pulled it off. Oh, well, not that time. I only read one Yuri manga. Despicable. Was it at least one of the ones that I recommended out of the millions of ones that I've recommended on this channel? I got a whole Yuri tier maker video where I would recommend, like, I think, what, 16 titles maybe? I don't know how to play this game, bro. Like, right now I'm trying to think, like, how do I dodge again? I don't remember. Okay, that's like a strong attack. How do I dodge, though? I thought it was circle, but circle ain't doing nothing. Is it... Okay, R1. No, it's my girlfriend's not here today? I've never heard of that. Let me see if they have physical copies of it. My girlfriend's not here today. Nope, it don't look like they got physical copies of it. Every time Ryan talks about a manga, it's always a manga that's only available on a suspicious website. I'm starting to notice that. Killing me, Ryan. You're killing me. My girlfriend isn't here either. That's pretty unfortunate. Do you think we'll be able to get out of the bubble pocket this way? Who knows? I mean, I don't have any other ideas. Let's check this place out and see what we can find. You know what I also noticed? That level, not only are the levels short, but that level felt like it barely had any action. It felt like it was mostly just platforming. If we can't find a way out, I'm sure Hagane and Komimi will come and help us. What's going on, Chocla? The underworld sucks, that's it. Whatever happens, happens. You don't really mean that, do you? I've been sent here from the future. Had to go to the underworld. And now there are bubble pockets to deal with. Nothing can surprise me anymore. The only thing I can do now is roll with the punches, right? Dang, Chocolate gonna start rapping? What's Chocolate gonna rap about? Oh yeah, you're right, because she's saying yo yo yo. Yeah, I'm still trying to find a good music maker program. I have one called Music. It's literally just called Music Maker 64-bit. And yeah, I think I might have another Music Maker program too, but apparently I have one called Music Maker 64-bit. It's understandable that you would feel that way. I saw the prophecy and decided to come to the underworld, but you didn't get a say in any of this. It must have been so hard on you, Miss Tsumugi. What's up, Nico? Not much. I've been telling people about how cool working at the library is because I'm doing chess programs and manga programs, and I ordered 200 new volumes of manga for the library, and I met a friend at the library that's into the Yuri stuff that I'm into, and we were like, you know, talking about it and sharing titles with each other, and it was exciting. Bro, the library is the best. You could literally turn your hobbies into a freaking job at the library and then meet people who like what you like with ease. Well, it hasn't been all bad. I mean, this is a totally unique experience. Not to mention that I got to meet you, Iyo. Oh, Miss Tsumugi. Oh, yeah. Everything about this era is foreign to me. I'm a complete fish out of water, but how do I put this? It's so easy to talk with you. We just met, but I feel like we're already so close. That's why I want to find out more about you. Oh yeah! It's getting real hot. You can ask me anything you want. I promise I'll tell you, even if it's embarrassing. Oh god. Well, that's pretty wholesome that she's not afraid of her embarrassing past life. It's not like in the other manga when people are like, Mom, don't tell them my embarrassing stories. I'm just worried. I don't have any stories worth telling. Oh god. Of course you do. You're a ninja, right? I'd love to hear all about what that's like. Are there no ninjas in the future? Nope, or maybe there are and I just don't know. I guess we have corporate spies and that's sort of similar. Okay, anyway, I don't know anything about ninjas, but I'm super curious. What does an average day as a ninja look like? Light, I'm tired, work is killing me. Wait, what are you doing for work, Choclo? Are you still doing literary stuff like editing type stuff? Wait, what about FL Studio? I mean, it might be good. I've never heard of that one. Florida Studio. Nico, by the way, I was thinking about getting a job at the library in the summer. It'll probably be the best decision of your life. You should definitely get a job at the library. Is it a paid position or a volunteer position? Since you're just a kid, I have a feeling they're not gonna ask you to run programs like I do. They're probably just gonna make you like put books back on the shelves and get books that people need off the shelves, like that type of easy stuff. But even doing just that is fun, and that gives you an entryway into like the even more fun jobs later on. So I think it's a good way to get your foot in the door, man. Plus, it's like non-stressful work. It's like very relaxing, very rewarding, very motivating. Me too, Chocolate. It's a normal confession, GU. Come on, man. It's a normal confession when it's between boy and girl, okay? But when it's between two girls, it's exciting, XYZ. Where's your passion, man? I swear. Ever since Emma broke up with you, you haven't been the same. Yes, I am, but now I ordered the editors around. What the F does that mean? That means you're like the head publisher, the CEO? It sounds cruel, Chocla. You're abusing your workers, and you're not even giving them proper tea. I build up my endurance and strength and study reading, writing, and etiquette. I also help out around the castle. Don't worry, Chocla, I haven't forgotten about... What was that game you had me playing, Shin Megami Tensei, and how the Lady of the Fount was hot? I still remember that the Lady of the Fount is hot, okay? That doesn't sound all that different from my life. I have to help out around the house too. What kind of missions do you go on? Are you sneaking behind enemy lines, gathering intel and freeing captured allies? There are missions like that, but I don't have enough experience. I mostly deliver letters or tend to VIPs. Oh, but sometimes I stand guard at festivals. Oh right, the real thing's never as exciting as you think, huh? I'm sorry if I've disappointed you. Oh god. Nah, you haven't. I've just seen too many movies. That's true. I'm sure your missions are important too. Nothing could get done if it wasn't for all the work behind the scenes. And you can't just give a mission to anyone. You've got to trust them completely. You're like an unsung hero, right? That's how I look at it. I was taught there's no such thing as a small mission. But you're right, it isn't very exciting. That's why I was so happy when Lord Nobunaga ordered me to serve the Priestess of Harmony. Now I have a special mission of my own. Broke up with me? What the F, bro? She like 10. Bro, don't lie. I saw how you guys had the matching kitty pictures. I saw that shit. Probably paid. I'll be 18 very soon. And after I get my piercing, I'll have to get back to work. Wait, what? What does a piercing have to do with not working and having to get back to work? Please don't apologize. I'm surprised you remember that game. I mean, the Lady of the Fount was hot, so if I see somebody that's hot, I'm gonna remember Chocolate. That's how we do things around here. Had you possessed great power from the start? I also remember how it started with me in a bizarre hospital, and I had to fight a giant fish. And I became a demon. And I was lost. And you were angry because I was lost. And then I made it into the outside world, and everything was a wreck, and I have to find my friends. I remember everything. Had you possessed great power from the start, you would have had no need for our help. Serving you would hold no meaning. I can't believe I just said all that. What was I thinking? Ha ha ha. You know, I think I'm actually glad I needed your help. We can fight side by side as friends and keep pushing toward our goal. That's way better than having a servant. I hope I can become a priestess you can be proud of one day. You've been working so hard, I know you can do it. What if I can't? Then I will train with you until you can. I'm actually a pretty good teacher. I feel like you'd be super strict. That's not true. I would teach you slowly, one step at a time. Oh, this sounds like an innuendo. Still, I think I'll pass. I better try pushing myself first before relying on you to bail me out. Of course, that would probably be for the best. But I do think it'd be fun to try teaching you. Ooh. Oh, I thought it was like flashing light because it was gonna like transition into a kiss scene or something, but no. It's just like an earthquake. Whoa, did you feel something weird just now? I did. It might be a sign that we can escape. Like, if they hire people with piercings in them, I will search for a job after I get my piercing. Well, what kind of piercing are you getting and how many? Chocolate, I have really good memory. I remember everything about everything. Tsumugi, do you think we'll forget our conversation after we leave the bubble pocket? I don't want that. Yeah, who knows with this kind of place, but it's okay. Even if we forget, I'm sure we'll remember it again someday. But, what, you don't believe me? No, I do believe you. I'd rather choose to believe than disbelieve. Huh? I really like that. Well said. Also, Iseniko, one problem is about my setup. Also, is the USB splitter is tiny, so I need a USB extender. You know? And I have to make my wiring much better because my laptop only have 3 USB. My laptop only got like 2 USBs, I think. Or maybe 3, I don't know. I make it work. It should work. Plugs, but I have 4 devices. Why do you have 4 devices to connect? Hagane and Komugi must be so worried about us? Right. Bond with Tsumugi deepened. The capacity of Io's ninja skill gauge has increased. Yay, we did a thing, and it only took us like an hour. Took 30 minutes for that one level because of all the talking. Alright, mission. I got a B rank on that bubble pocket. Dang. Alright, I'm gonna do the Komimi one. Because she's blonde as well, it looks like. And she's got green eyes, that's pretty hot. I know Chocolate's into it too, so let's do it. Also, arigato gozaimasu to everyone who left a like on the stream so far. Intriguing. What is it? Did you find something interesting? Show me too. Take a look around. Oh god. Everything looks so desolate. Whoa, what is this place? This isn't where we were before, right? When the heck did we get here? Don't go panicking. Hey, what do you expect me to do? Did you forget already? Think for a second. What did Hagane tell you? Mind the bubble pockets. I didn't forget. It's just what? You know what this reminds me of? So, yesterday, I was in the library, right? And I was, like, doing some inventory of some supplies we had. And for some reason, there were these giant containers of like bubbles, like blowing bubbles, like, you know, with the bubble wands and stuff, the little kitty stuff, which I guess makes sense because, you know, little kitties come to the library. We have a whole ginormous section for them, and we have a lot of children's programs, more so than like teen and adult programs. But I saw the giant bubble container with the word bubble on it, and I had to do a double take because the first thing I thought was, oh snap, we have a bubble tea kit. And then I look and I was like, oh, it's just like regular boring bubbles. But it's like, dang, I got so excited thinking it was like bubble tea supplies. And I was ready to do like a bubble tea making program. It would have been fire. What are bubble pockets again? Exactly what they sound like. Small spaces like bubbles. They're constantly appearing and disappearing in all worlds. Not just the underworld. I say spaces, but you could basically call them other worlds. Their size is the only thing distinguishing them from the underworld or your world. So you're saying we've gone from the underworld to a completely different world, like how you came from your world to the underworld? Wait, what? Okay, so yeah, everybody we're in the underworld, right? But everybody came from different worlds. But why though? Why do they have to come to the underworld to solve this problem if it's not happening in their world? That's what I don't get. But I can't remember when or how we got here. I feel like I got cheated out of a super unique experience. It isn't all that unique. Moving between worlds is a matter of course. Seriously, but I haven't heard anything about it. This is like some real Kingdom Hearts-ish going on right now. We're in some like weird dimension. We're talking about traveling to other worlds. Are you familiar with the term spirited away? It refers to people vanishing without a trace. Yeah, that's a whole Ghibli movie, bro. It does sound kind of familiar. A lot of the time, those people have fallen into a bubble pocket and can't escape. Oh god, no. But even when that's not the case, it's just easier to say someone's been spirited away than actually find out what happened to them. Yeah, I believe you. Right, so bubble pockets aren't to blame every time someone goes missing. Are there other ways to move around between worlds? Of course, you've heard of Urashimako of Mizunoe, I'm sure. Huh? Urashi? What now? Never heard of it. You've really never heard the legend? Even kids know about it. My mom wants to come with me when I get piercing because she's excited. Bro, I do not have piercings. And I am proud. I suppose it mustn't be a tale told in your world. It's pretty short, so let me tell it to you. Thank you. I just want to run around and fight things, man. Long ago, a man called Urashimako was out fishing when he met and fell in love with the daughter of Watasumi. Isn't Watasumi where Kokumi is from in Genshin? Watasumi is the god of the sea. Okay. So it's a love story between a goddess and a human. That's so romantic. Not just any human, a fisherman and a sea goddess. Probably a mermaid. The two got married and lived happily together in Watatsumi's kingdom, the land of eternity. Okay, so Watatsumi, right? Like where Kokumi is from. And then land of eternity, like, you know, the whole Inazuma. Bro, this is Genshin, bro. You are an old man. Listen, man. I always believed that piercings were for girls. So I don't have any piercings. Maybe that does make me old. Is that it? What a nice happy ending. Plus, I don't like jewelry and accessories. Like, I don't like necklaces. I don't like rings. I don't like bracelets. I don't like any of that shit. Oh, there's more? One day, Urashimako said he wanted to leave the kingdom so he could go tell his parents about his marriage. Goddess tried to stop him, but he was insistent. She told him that he could go, so long as he took with him a special box, which he wasn't to open until his return. A special box? What was inside? Urashimako went back to his hometown, but the village he knew, his house included, was gone. In his sorrow, he opened the box. Out of it rose a white fog. We still love you, Nigo, even if you are an old man. That's the thing, though. I'm not old. And then he suddenly became an old man? So did you know that story? Well, duh, that's the story of Urashima Taro. Oh, so that's what it's called in your world. So even though they're from different worlds, they have the same fables. Urashima Taro saves a turtle and is invited to the underwater dragon palace. There he meets Otohime, the guardian of all sea life, and she gives him a jeweled box. You know what? It would be nice if they had all these like Japanese fables in like one book. I don't know if they do, but it would be convenient for me. I know yesterday I was at the library reading a whole book on like Norse mythology, and that was pretty bussin'. I got like a lot of information out of it like very quickly. And I was also reading a book about flowers and like what they symbolize. But it's pretty hard to find, at least within the library, I guess, books about like Japanese folklore mythology. Like I found one that was like semi-decent but also seemed like very outdated. I don't know, man. I gotta do some more digging through the collections. I have to go. See y'all. Alright, Ryan, take it easy. Thanks for popping by. First, the Land of Eternity, or the Dragon Palace to you, was probably a parallel world. It was the goddess or the turtle who brought the man there, so being invited by someone is one way of traveling between worlds. Being invited by someone, huh? And the other important point? The flow of time isn't always consistent between worlds. Urashima Taro unknowingly spent centuries in the palace and returned to find his home gone and village transformed. So you're saying that if we stay here for too long, we could be old ladies by the time we get back? Which is why we've got to get out of here before that happens. Up to speed now? Yep, Hagane said we need to search for an exit, right? That's right, let's get started. Alright, yeah, for real, let's get started. I want to fight some things. And look for some treasure chests and all that stuff. You know, this was kind of cool in the sense that you got all that Japanese, like, folklore type stuff. And it kind of inspired me to look for books with more folklore. However, I did appreciate the other Bubble Pocket a lot more since there was more flirtation. This one wasn't really flirtatious. But they were both cool in their own way. This is like the exact same level. We got the poop rock to the left. Obviously, they changed the platforming just a bit. But that's like another complaint I have about this game. I wish that like the exploration was better. But I do like the characters. I think they're very cute. Sometimes I like the dialogue for the most part. But the adventure aspect, I wish it was more developed, I guess. I almost feel like it would have been stronger if it were just a visual novel, since this feels like kind of like underdeveloped exploration. What do I do with this? Can I like pick it up? I don't know how to pick it up. I just blew myself up now. Maybe R2? She picked it up and then she blew us up too. Okay, I'm figuring it out. You gotta hold down R2, she picks it up. Keep R2, hold down, aim, and then release R2. It took me too long to figure it out though, because I lost more than half my health. Bro, how big is that hammer? That's like Thor's hammer right there, bro. Mjolnir. I hope I pronounced that right. I know how to spell the name of his hammer. I don't know if I know how to pronounce it right though. But you know what I'm talking about. Bro, she's holding it with one hand because she's got the training. Plus, she's also not really a human. As you can see, she's got these little wiggling, like, cat ears or something. So she might have more strength than a human. Plus, she's got a tail. How do I dodge again? R1? Do your attack. I'm trying to get her to do her attack. I think she already did it, which is why it won't happen again. I'm trying to press L2 in the circle because I think it's supposed to make her do it. Oh, it's L1 in the circle. Okay, my bad. She has like the most OP attack in the game, the girl is with me. That ice thing that she does. I think there were people who reviewed this game or complaining about how it's so easy to spam her attack for battles, so then you sort of level up the bond with her faster. And it's not as easy to level up the bond with some of the other girls. What's going on, David? How you doing, bud? Oh, Mjolnir? Isn't that how it's pronounced? Mjolnir? I don't know how to spell it either. I'm pretty sure it's MJOLNIR. What's going on, Exodia? How you doing, bud? How are you, David? How's everything been going? Did I get it? I like got it. I got the side of it, but I still got it. There you go. There haven't been any treasure chests in this level, right? That's kind of sus. No treasure. Imagine that. Bro, this is like some Elden Ring tier battling right here. I think I had a full health bar. I'm gonna go play some Resident Evil Village. I feel like every day I'm on Discord, XYZ, I see you playing like 4 different games within a day. Like, how do you do it? For me, I just play like maybe 2 games at a time. But XYZ be like all over the place. That's not how you pronounce it? My bad. I'm doing well, David. Work has been treating me lovely. I've been meeting people who have the same Yuri interests that I do. Been finding good food. You know, I tried something yesterday, guys. I don't know if you've heard of this. It's called pide. And it's a Turkish dish that kind of looks like pizza. And I got it with sausage, mozzarella cheese, feta cheese, and oregano, and it was so good. So you think this means we'll be able to get out? We've got to wait for now. It's not like Urashimataro swam back to his hometown on his own. Right, I think the turtle took him back. Which means we got to wait for our turtle. No use getting impatient. But if we stick around here for too long, we could be really old when we go back, right? I wouldn't worry about that. It's mostly a world size that decides how fast time goes by. Given how small this place is, barely any time should have passed when we get back. What, really? You could have told me that sooner. I figured you'd take this more seriously if you didn't know. That's so mean. Not pita. Pita's different. Pita bread is like a bread that the Albanians and some other people use. What I'm talking about, I'll type it for you. It's almost very similarly spelled, but it has a D. So sausage pita. And if you look it up, I could send you a picture of the one I ate on Discord later. I could tag you in it, Chocla. But it's like this really long, kind of like oval shape, but with triangular edges. It's just beautiful, and it was delicious. Like, when I first opened it, like, before I even opened the box that they put it in, the smell was already wafting out of it, and I'm like, damn, if I could smell that beautiful scent through the box, I know it's gonna be good. And then you open the box, and all of the aroma just hits you, and then it was just delicious as hell. I also want to try another thing that they have there, like a chicken sandwich with a really good, like, homemade sauce. Whew! I've been eating well. If you're gonna be such a pushover about it, you'll make me feel like I did something wrong. No, it's my fault for being so useless. That's not why I did it. I know how hard you've been working. I just wanted to give you an extra push. I apologize. Are you really sorry? Yes. Then can I pet your tail? Jesus. If that means you'll forgive me, you won't get mad even if I brush your tail? I won't. Promise? Yeah, I promise. So just cheer up already. Remember that you promised, okay? No take backs. Just what is it they're planning on doing? What is this? I'm gonna play with your tail until I'm ready to forgive you. And you said you wouldn't get mad, right? All that sulking was just an act, wasn't it? How dare you trick me? Too late. Now let the fun begin. Stop right there. Come no closer. Not a chance. Grah! Hey Nico, I'm gonna go activate the generator. Can you in the chat again? What was that music program called? Well, the one that you want is FL Studio, which everybody says is good. I got one that's just called Music Maker 64-bit because it came in a bundle on Humble Bundle. I haven't used it yet. I don't know if it's good or not. I'm supposed to use it to make an intro like 10-second instrumental for like my friend and I when we do that podcast that we were supposed to start this month but haven't. But you know, that's life. I shall never forget the disrespect you have shown me today. One day I shall see you paid back in full. Is that right? That'd be nice. Nice, you say? You do realize I'm telling you I won't forget this until I do the same to you? Yo, I think Tsumugi wants to be petted though. And I'm saying I'd welcome that from you. If nothing else, it at least means you won't forget about me. So of course I'm happy. But if you really hated it that much, I'm sorry, I won't do it again. I wasn't really that angry about it. I do this kind of thing all the time with my friends back home, whether I'm the victim or the perp. It's always a lot of fun. I struggle to understand your definition of fun. Well, what do you do with your friends for fun? I don't have any. I'm a prodigy onmyoji. No one's even close to my level. Seriously? But don't you think that's kind of unfair? It's a shame, really. Nico, stop grabbing tails. I'm a lurk and make lunch. Enjoy your lunch, Choco. Let us know what you made later. Some kids are good at school, and some are good at sports, but that doesn't mean they can't be friends. That's an interesting way of thinking. Is that how things are in your world? Yeah, doesn't it feel nice to use something you're good at to help out your friends? Not for me. I kept going with my onmyoji training so I could stand so far apart from anyone else that I didn't have to deal with them anymore. You might think that's wrong of me, but for me it was the only option I had. I'm not saying whether it's right or wrong, I just think it's a shame. It's always better to have friends by your side. Nothing is that certain. It is in this case. Nice of you to say that to someone who doesn't have any friends. I don't know about in your world, but you have some now, right? I do? Yeah, we're friends, aren't we? Just look at how we're talking to each other right now. You and I are friends. I don't understand at what point someone stops being an acquaintance and starts being a friend. I guess everyone's different, but you're already a friend in my mind. I still understand. If I just had a spell that could tell me whether someone's a friend or not. Is there really a spell that can do that? Of course not. I'd have to make one from scratch. Haha, I can totally picture you doing just that. If you do make that spell, you better use it on me first, okay? And if it tells me that we're not friends, then that's how I'll know your spell is defective. You'll have to make another one. I see. Wait a minute, no, I don't see. How could we be so sure that there was something wrong with my spell? Isn't that easier than saying we're not friends? Is that simple? I feel like I'm being tricked somehow. You felt that shaking just now, right? Like our turtles arrived. You can finally get out of this bubble pocket. The question of our friendship remains to be answered. But remember this, I will have my revenge for earlier. I will tickle you until you're begging for mercy. Sounds good to me. Hell yeah. Come at me anytime. Fair warning though, you don't stand a chance against my counterattack. I'll make you eat those words. But for now, let's go back. Bond with Tsumugi deepened. I feel like there was something else that I was either reading or writing that had a character. Reading or watching that had a character named Tsumugi. It's not coming to me right now though. Oh, I think Orient. If anyone has seen that anime or read that manga, I think the girl's name is Tsumugi. Enhanced weapon? Can I? What about the other characters though? Dang, 5,000, why? Yeah, so their level ups are expensive as heck, which is why I've only been enhancing this girl. She only has Demon Slayer though. I've played like enough levels that I would expect her to have more. Weapons. Like, why even have an equip weapon menu if there's only one weapon? Alright, I'm gonna go move on with the main story, because that'll probably give me a little more exploration. I hate rats. They just destroy our damn whole clothes at summer camp.
織田信長まではともかくとして、いや、それだって全然ともかくじゃないんだけど、
don't go to summer
ど
camp
うして
then.
こんなことになっちゃったんだろう。
If you told me summer camp was gonna have rats, I wouldn't go. Why would I want to hang out with rats? When you have an egg drop project and have no idea how to make it, it sounds to me like you're taking physics. Because I was literally talking with one of my fellow librarians about how I never took a physics class. And I was telling her how in my school they had a project where you had to make, I think, a bridge out of 50, it was either a bridge or a roller coaster out of nothing but like 50 straws and some rubber bands. And a lot of people didn't know how to make it work. And then my fellow librarian, she was like, oh, what about the famous egg drop project that they always make everyone do? So it sounds like you're doing physics. I don't know what to tell you, because I've never done that project. But maybe if you make a bed of cotton balls, and underneath the cotton balls there are marshmallows for firmness, and then cotton balls on top for softness, maybe that'll work. I'm in the Sengoku period and I met Nobunaga Oda. Fine. What am I saying? Nothing about this is fine. Why did this have to happen to me? What's wrong, Misumigi? You don't look so well. You must be feeling anxious, right? It's only natural that you'd want to whinge? What the heck is whinge a little? With everything that's happening around you? You really say it like it is, Sagane. But it's not so much that I'm feeling weak. Go ahead and talk it out. I'm happy to lend you an ear. If you all insist that I'm descended from the priests of harmony, I'll do my best to do what I'm meant to do. But I just don't get why it has to be me. I really don't think I'm the right person. If it's just gotta be someone who knows the Kagen Shinten, wouldn't my grandpa be fine? I'm super far from being qualified for this kind of thing. It's gotta be a priestess. Since ancient times, exercising has always been carried out by young girls with pure spirits. Pure spirits, that's what I just don't get. I mean, I can't feel it. Understand, but I think you're doing very well. You're the whole reason we've made it this far. But it's already too much. The enemies are only getting stronger, and I'm covered in cuts and bruises. We'll have to fight that Kenshin girl again, and then who knows what. Kenshin girl. Hey Tsumugi, you said you were looking for a way to get strong fast, right? So you did hear me. Forget about that. I was just rambling. It's impossible anyway, and it's definitely not the kind of thing a heroine who's going to save the world would say. It's possible. Huh? It is? There's a way to get strong fast? It's called the inverse incantation. Why didn't you tell me about it sooner? You'll cast it on me, right? I'm not done talking. You can't make something from nothing. That's the law of the universe. You gotta pay the price for the strength you get. Pay? Like, with money? I've kinda already spent most of my money this month. Not with money. Then with what? Your lifespan. My lifespan? Do you mean her actual life? Yeah, obviously. You're gonna shave like 10 or 20 years off her life. Yes, while you're fighting under this spell, it'll drain some of your life. I guess that makes sense. If it means getting to be stronger right away, or exactly how much shorter will my life get? That I don't know. I've heard about the spell, but I've never actually used it before. You shouldn't consider it for even 1 second. Why take a chance on a gamble like that when you don't know the odds? Hagane's right, it's not worth it. You can't get the life you lose back. What's the point in winning if you die in the process? I guess so. I just thought I had a duty to tell you the spell exists. I'm not recommending you actually go and use it. Alright, I get it. Sorry for pressuring you. I guess we just gotta keep pushing on. Exactly, let's hurry to the Demon Lord's altar. Alright, hopefully there's like a little less platforming and a little more just like exploring and fighting in general. Inverse incantation. You know what? I feel like last time Azure was here when I was playing this, And she was simping that purple haired girl. How do I switch girls? Oh, there you go. Yeah, I want Blondie with me. What's up with these flaming heads? They very much remind me of Little Witch No Better. In Little Witch No Better, there's a lot of flaming heads that, even though they look weak, could surprisingly like do a lot of damage. Oh, I think I pressed the dodge button, but then like right after, I think I like half pressed it and it didn't work. I keep getting confused. I keep thinking dodge is gonna be circle, which would, I think, be more intuitive. I think most games like this would have it as circle, but it's L1. No, it's not even L1, it's R1. See, I can't keep this in, like, muscle memory. Or even mental memory. Why do you have to walk in the water? I think I can. Why does this trap just look not well designed at all? And why is this so slow and non-threatening? What the heck happened here? Alright, so do I want to go down? I feel like there's like 3 different ways to go here. And I want to go whichever way will get me treasure. What are those giant slimes? Some sort of door that looks locked. A lot of slimes. I keep messing up completely. Like, keep pressing when I want to do like the special attacks of like our friends. I keep pressing the dodge instead. You know, when I want to dodge, I press special attack. Like, I do not have these controls figured out at all. I think that alone, the fact that I can't master the controls, is proof that there's not enough fighting in the game. I spend so much time reading dialogue that it doesn't give me enough time to sort of adapt to the controls. I think I did everything. Yeah. Alright, and I found a checkpoint, thank God, because I was about to die. I feel like letting one of those axes hit me, just so we could pretend that it was actually a decent trap. Because I feel bad that it's there for no reason. Okay, I think those orbs. I think I switched to Purple Girl, And then we should be able to swing from them? Yeah. Alright, there's two ways that I could go. I could go to the right, or I could go this way. I'm guessing to the right would be how we get a treasure chest or something. If we go forward, it looks more like adventure progression. Here you go. Alright, how? Okay, right here. My PS4 is humming. It's funny because it doesn't usually get that loud, or it hasn't. Like, I know it gets that loud when I stream for like no reason whatsoever. But like when I haven't been streaming, I've been using the PS4 for other things like anime or just playing games off stream, and that doesn't get that loud. And it shouldn't get that loud because of streaming, since the streaming is, you know, with the PC and all the other stuff. It's not like it's putting any burden on the PS4, any extra burden. It's wild. I feel like the lightning fix attack is like the kind of worst attack. I feel like you could easily miss with it. Obviously, this ice attack is the best one. But I also want to try to get some of the fire in there so I could level up the bond with the main side girl, Ego. Welcome back, Zeno. What's going on, brother? Alright, do I want to go left or forward? Wait, who's with me right now? Okay, that chick. Swap. Break this way, yep. I also actually installed both programs, FL and Music Maker. Nice. What are you trying to make music for? Alright. I guess this is the final boss of this level. You have to be a lot more careful. So I want to win without using any items. Staggering Yeah, I feel like he's just not doing anything. He keeps getting staggered. Poor guy. That's it, right? Okay, cool. Because I like calming music a lot. Just music like lo-fi hip-hop. I mean, you don't need a music maker to get that, though. Like, you could just look up lo-fi music on YouTube or something. So what inspired you to make your own music? Because that's what it's for, right? To make your own music? So why go the extra mile just to get relaxing music when you could just look up relaxing music? I'll send you some songs later, some instrumentals that I have that I think are relaxing and pretty good. I don't know if they fall into hip-hop or lo-fi categories, but I do have like instrumentals that I find relaxing that you might enjoy. Might not be a perfect match, but it should be decent.
Oh,
it doesn't look like there's a guard around here. Maybe we can just go through. Be careful, Kenshin might have already passed through here and taken them out. You're right, this is just like what happened last time. We better proceed with caution. Hey, wanna see who's stronger? Oh, another random character? What the heck is this? What the, a kid? I've been watching you, you're pretty strong. Don't you wonder if you're stronger than Shingen? Who the heck is Shingen? Is it you? Of course you do. Shingen, is that your name? Yep, that's right, Shingen Takeda. Hey Shingen, there might be a scary guard around here. Would you mind being a little quieter? Guard? I already took care of him. What, for real? But they were so weak, it was stupid boring. Actually, it's got me all riled up. Did you come all this way by yourself? Are you lost? I'm not lost, I'm not alone, and I'm not a child. Come on already, let's see who's stronger. She's gonna box me bare-fisted? If she's not alone, her parents or someone's gotta be close by. Let's just be on our way. She just said she's not a child. We don't have time to play childish games. Can you stop treating me like a child? You're the one who's a child. Excuse me? I'm a child. Children really have no idea, huh? You better start showing me some respect. I'll start respecting you if you can beat me, okay? That's fair. I told you we're not gonna play. We're in a hurry. What's that? You don't want to take me on? Are you afraid of me? A child would be afraid of fighting. Shut up and listen. Who the hell would be afraid of a pipsqueak like you? But fine, we'll play along with your little game. Oh, you will? Queen, you were the one who said we don't have time for this. Sometimes it's good to strike a healthy sense of fear into the heart of a bright child, and that's a job for a strong, mature adult like me. Oh dear, now I'm having a hard time identifying just who the bright child is here. Looks like we'll have to join in too. Agane, I think we better off acting like the adults here. That's not it. That girl's actually pretty strong. I think she really did defeat the guard. For real? You mean we might actually lose? It's definitely possible. Even if we all fight, it's not guaranteed we'll win. That girl's got a good eye, yep. But this space is kind of small. It'd be more fun to do this somewhere I can really go for it. Are we gonna do this or not? We're busy, you know? Alright, there's a big open space all the way over there. Let's do it there. I'll go ahead and wait for you there. She's gone. What are we gonna do? We don't have to play with her. I like how Io... Oh, okay, I was about to say Io hasn't added anything to this conversation. She did say she'd be waiting though. I don't want to just leave her there alone. She also said she wasn't alone. She'll be fine. Either way is fine with me. If it's our destiny, we'll see her again. You know about Korodama? That thing about how words have some divine power? Yeah, so why would you go saying that? We're definitely gonna see her again now. It's all because you said we might be destined to. Now you're just trying to pick a fight. Time to stop chatting and get a move on. The Tiger of Kai. This is like some Yakuza stuff. Like how Majima is the mad dog of Shimano, and Kiryu is the dragon of whatever. And now this girl is the Tiger of Kai. It's just a fight, that's it. There's no exploration, no treasure chests, okay. Finally here. I got so tired of waiting. It was literally 3 steps away. See, I told you this happened. This is all your fault, Agane. Well, we can't do anything about it now. We have only to follow our destiny. What are you talking about? If you don't fight me, I won't let you pass. Please, Shingen, won't you let us pass? We have important business to attend to.
それが済んだら
After we finish our business, we'll play any game you want. I don't know. Is it really that
マ
important?
ジや
Yeah,
ばい
super
く
duper important.
でもダメ
Even so, nope. You still have to fight me first. But why? I'm telling you the
お
truth.
姉ちゃんが嘘
Oh, I don't think you're lying, but this is one of those Ichigo Ichi things, so nope.
一
Ichi what? You got an itch somewhere?
紬お姉様
Sumigi, Ichigo Ichi means to treasure each meeting as though you may never see the person
へ
again.
え
Wow,
ゆうちゃん
Yugo.
難し
You
い言
know
葉知
some
って
really
る
difficult words.
そっか
So what does treasuring this meeting actually involve?
お
Kicking
姉
each
ちゃん
other's
たち
asses,
を逃がさない
apparently.
って
It means it won't let you get away. No matter what, we're gonna fight.
そんなやはり話し合
Guess
いで
we
はどう
really
にもならぬか
can't just
どう
talk
して
this out. That's a shame. A darn tootin' shame.
前にも言っただろ強い魂を持った亡者は時にとても頑固だと
Actually, before, yada yada. So that girl's dead? I didn't even realize. Oh, so she's the freaking Chi-Chi of this game? Done coming up with your plan of attack yet? I'm ready whenever you
あ
are.
んまり気が進
I
まない
still
け
don't know
ど
about this, but I guess you don't have a choice. Okay, Shingen, let's fight. Good, I hope you don't really think you can beat
それ
me.
じゃ
Let's start. It's too much excitement. My heart can't take it.
こういうわがままな子供には
It's pretty
大
strong.
人の恐ろしさを思い
One
知らせ
attack
て
took
やら
out
ねば
like
なるまい
nearly a quarter of my
そ
health.
れがお姉さんの役目とい
And
う
she
ものだ
dodges. And now she's just taking it from behind, so that's pretty good.
イオちゃんいいけど人間ちゃんのこと子供扱いするのやめてくれない自分だってお子様
Oh my god. Every time there's like a human-ish character,
子供
they're
という
always
の
very
は
OP.
本当に分別がないのやっそれ
Oh my god! I forgot that was a charge attack. Not what I expected.
みんなよろしくね
陰
That
陽
was my
術を見
first
せ
time
て
being
やろう
defeated in this game. Although I'm not surprised. I mean, I knew I should have healed, but I was trying to be stubborn. I was like, no, I could survive a bit longer without healing.
こういうわがままな子供には大人の恐ろしさを思い知らせてやらねばなるまいそれ
Oh,
がお
see,
姉
every
さん
attack
の
takes
役
out
目
like a quarter of my freaking health. I'm not into that. Maybe I should have upgraded her damn sword. I'm not healing. I'd rather just die. 'Cause if I use a healing item and I only have 2, I did better the first time.
みんなよろしくね
陰陽
What
術を
items
見せ
do
て
I
や
have?
ろ
I
う
have 2 healing items, 6 bombs, and 2... I don't know what the heck those are. They look like mines. Okay, she's gonna charge right away.
こういうわがままな子供には大人の恐ろしさを思い知らせてやらねば
Get
なるまい
behind her like the first
そ
time.
れがお姉さんの
That'd
役
be
目
awesome.
という
Oh,
もの
what
だ
the fuck was that? Oh my god. I was not expecting all of that. Took out more than half my health with that spin. I don't think this is fair at all. I think this is very
人間
unbalanced.
さんのこと子供扱いするのやめてくれない自分だってお子様わらわがお子様だと子供というのは本当に分別がないのだ
Alright, let me... How do I use items? Hey, what the heck is she doing? Oh my god! So I tried to heal and then I got murdered. That stinks. So instead of like healing instantly, they just take out a barrel and then you have to wait for them to put it down and then you have to stand next to it. That is so inconvenient. Jesus. Alright, she's gonna charge in and get me, of course, because dodge kind of
大
sucks.
人の恐ろしさを思い知らせてやらねばなるまい
What's going on, Azure? How you
それ
doing?
がお姉さんの役目というものだ
god. Keep pressing the wrong button. Like I summoned the electric girl, but I was trying to summon fire girl. Fire girl missed anyway, and electric girl missed. They both freaking missed. Alright, that time she was kind of doing a good job. Okay, I think now would be the time to heal since I'm like half dead. Why isn't she doing it? Hello, help me. Put the dang barrel out. There you go. Is Io the only one who can put the barrel out for me? What the hell? Why weren't the other girls doing it? Oh. I don't like her dodging. Oh, not the tornado! Alright, we got her. Did I lose all... No, I think those are purple things for this level. I was about to say, did I lose all my 5,000 purple things? Good as ever, of course. Tell us more about that. What's been happening that's so exciting that you're doing good as ever? I like how I die like 5 times, even though I've never died before, and I still get an S rank. I also like how the only one who levels up is freaking Komimi, even though I was trying to use the other 2 girls, but none of their attacks would land. Weapon acquired. Okay, finally got a new weapon. It's about time. I'm doing well, Azure. I was telling everyone about the new things that I've eaten, like sausage pide, and about how I made a friend who likes all the Yuri stuff at the library, thanks to all the programming I've been doing, and how I ordered 200 volumes of manga for the library. Good stuff. I guess we won, so we can pass, right? Ah, but I didn't lose. Adults know how to admit when they've lost. If you can't, that proves you're a child. No, I'm not a child, but you can't have beat me. You get it now, right? You'll never beat us, even if you keep fighting. Nope, you didn't beat me. That was only the first round of 3. What? The first round of 3? Alright, guess that makes sense. Wait, what? No, she's just bluffing to keep this thing going. Come on, Komimi, don't fall for it. I'm not bluffing. Our fight isn't finished yet. I don't care if she's bluffing or making stuff up. We won't be beat in a fight, no matter whether it's with fists or words. So what you gonna do? I'm ready for our second round. Don't rush us. The priestess of harmony says she's feeling too sleepy. No, really? You're sleepy? Huh? Me? I'm not asleep. Ow. Hey, Komimi, what was that for? Uh-oh. Oh yeah, I'm getting pretty sleepy. Why don't we save round 2 for later? Despite how she looks, she's actually just a kid, you know? I guess I don't have a choice then. I'm an adult, so I have to be lenient. Wow, Shingen, you're so mature and thoughtful. Thank you. You won't beat me next time, okay? Night. Yeah, night. Alrighty then. I tried to play along. Was that okay? Yeah, you did good. As a reward, I'll let you touch my tail. Yay, maybe we should have just fought her though. Don't you think she's just gonna be even more raring to go next time? Just focus on what's in front of us right now. It's not like we even need to beat her. Huh? Oh yeah, I guess that's true. I said she couldn't beat us, but it would have been risky if we kept fighting. We should try to avoid round 2 if we can. mean, we did get beat 5 times. It's hard to believe we're fighting a child. I expected her to just come for us with everything she had, but she showed a surprising amount of tech. Don't be fooled by appearances. She may look like a cute kid, but this is the underworld and she's dead. I think she was testing our strength. First Kenshin, then Shingen. What a troublesome pair to run into. Sugumi, what's wrong? Oh, it's nothing. Let's get going before she blocks our way again.
Kenshin and Shingen.
Kenshin and Shingen. Why do I feel like I've heard those names before? Oh well. Hey, wait for me. Alright, let me change my equipment. Let's experiment a little bit. I mean, this one, Demon Slayer, got way more HP. Alright, let's do a light experiment. Let's see what happens. If we were to increase this to level 2, the attack would not go up. HP would go up. But it wouldn't be as good as Demon Slayer. I don't think it's worth it. I don't know. I'm gonna stick with Demon Slayer, man.
Yosh.
Do I have different attire? I don't think so. The heavens. Tried salmon the other day because my mom made it, and oh my god, it was so good. It is good. Best salmon I've ever had that I made myself was a grilled teriyaki salmon, and I made the teriyaki sauce myself as well. That's what I recommend. I don't know how you had your salmon, but I recommend grilling it with some teriyaki sauce, and it would be pretty bussin'. We're underground, but we can see the sky. What a strange feeling. You go, the Music Maker 64-bit is having an error for my PC. I didn't reinstall, but it keeps saying that my PC is missing some specs for it. I'm confused. That means it's probably just not gonna work. So you're probably better off with FL, whatever it's called, Florida Studio. Thing considered normal change in every world. I guess this is just how the underworld looks. That reminds me, Hagane Komimi, you said you both come from other worlds, right? What does that actually mean? It means exactly that. Yeah, I guess. But I just don't really understand the idea of there being multiple worlds. Well, we talked about you being from the distant future of Io's world, where the underworld appeared below Honoji, didn't we? Were you missed? I think XYZ missed you, yeah. I've been fine though. That much I think I get, but that's just the past and future of the same world, right? Even though we live in the same world, our clothes and our daily lives seem so different. That's because there's 500 years between you two. A lot of things change. Well, from what I understand, my world branched off from this one long before I was born. Like a parallel world? I think I saw a movie about that kind of thing. My world has developed technologically advanced machinery. It's not uncommon to see ninjas with mechanical bodies like mine. I think my world branched off from this one even longer before Hagane's did. From what Io has told me, divine beasts don't exist in this world. Divine beasts? Yeah, beasts with divine powers. You don't see them around much anymore, but I inherited their powers as a direct descendant. Wow, what an amazing world. I don't exactly know why the world's branched off, but I think it may have been to preserve all the different possibilities in parallel worlds. Of course, worlds don't only branch off, they can merge too. I feel like I get it, but like, I also don't get it. It's fine as long as they just branch off and merge. The thing is, people have to live in their own world. War and disaster are things any world has to face on its own. Events in each world must be resolved there. If they can't be, that world will end. So that's why the pieces of harmony came from the distant future of the same world. Me? Right, yeah, I guess that's where I come in. That's right, you've got to give it all you've got to save your world. Huh? You mean you won't help me? Is that why you two came to this world? It doesn't matter to me what happens to your world. Destroy it, whatever, I don't care. Huh? What? No way! If that's true, why did you even come here? Didn't I say to defeat the Demon Lord? But you just said you didn't care about this world. I'm after the Demon Lord's head. Saving this world just happens to be a byproduct of getting it. The Demon Lord's head? What do you want with that? I don't need to explain myself to you. The thing is, I can't go home without it, no matter what. Oh, Tsumugi, don't tell me you were hoping you could end this by convincing Mitsuhide to give up on taking over the world. Well, I thought there was a chance, no? No, we have to defeat the Demon Lord and take his head. That's the only reason I'm helping you. If I have to, I'll defeat him myself. But Komimi. I know, Azure, I know. Or at least, that's what I want to say. Huh? Tsumugi, you've done good for a beginner. We're almost at the Demon Lord's altar. Really? The Demon Lord hasn't even arrived yet. All we have to do is make it there and put an end to this. That way, we can all complete our separate missions. Wow, we've really made it a long way. It wouldn't have been possible without all of your help. Thanks, guys. You can thank us after we've defeated the Demon Lord, but don't forget his head is mine. I won't budge on that. Yeah, no problem. Okay, let's go to the Demon Lord's altar. Alright, so we know that she wants a head. We know that Iyo actually seems to care about Tsumugi and this whole mission and the worlds, maybe. What about purple-haired chick? What's her stake in all of this? Alright. Ooh, there are some tremors. Is it gonna be a big monster? Oh, nope, big logs. Big logs that are easy to dodge. Just stick to the right. Alright, treasure over here. I know there's gotta be more logs coming. Jesus Christ. The best way to level up Iyo is to use her special attack when there's a horde of enemies. That way she won't miss. If I try to use her in a freaking boss battle, it ain't gonna work out. Alright, why is that door not open? Yeah, why is this not open? This feels like it should be. Oh, there's one guy here. Alright, open up. Not realize the little skulls are gonna come at me too. Be nice if these big guys had health bars like the other big guys. Who was here earlier? Everybody. XYZ, Chocola, Cassie, David,
周囲をよく見るのだ。
Zeno's been here. Ryan was here earlier. Everybody has popped by except for Click and Mister.
イオちゃん、行け。やっほ。ツバメハッ。やっほ。
Yep, Dave is still here. There you go.
やるじゃん。
Oh my god, that thing blew up.
やっほ。
Did not realize there was gonna be a thing blow up.
それ。ツバメハッ。やっほ。小耳ちゃん。やっほ。やっほ。やっほ。
Oh my god, another blow up.
やっほ。鋼さん、来県射出。
Alright, so those red soldiers that are like really super red, for some reason they blow up when you defeat them. So I was wondering where all those explosions were coming from.
このまま進むわよ。
What happened to Click anyways? We didn't see him for a while. Click has been busy playing football, European football, the real football. And who knows what else. But it's sports season for him, and also for Mr. Mister, because Mr. Mister is doing badminton. So they got all their schoolwork, plus all their sportsy stuff, keeping them busy. You still playing? I mean, yeah, the stream's gotta be 2 hours, right? That's the minimum. Dang, are you disappointed? You wanted me to end already? Let's see how it is.
小耳ちゃん。やっほ。それ。
Where are the dang checkpoints? That's not Click, that's Ryan. She thinking you Click again. You're living the life since when? What's happening that has you living the life? What kind of food are you eating over there? 2 bosses? This seems like a first, and I don't like the fact that this one can fly.
それ。それ。鋼それ。それ。イオちゃん。
I also don't like the fact that there aren't any dang health bars.
それ。
So I don't even know how much strength these things have.
やるじゃん。それ。それ。それ。鋼さん、来県射出。
Get him. Got him. Got him.
それ。ツバメ花火。
Why did she miss like completely? Is it because I wasn't locked on? Let's try this again.
それ。小耳ちゃん。やっほ。それ。と、やっほ。と、つむぎお姉様。
I think the winged one is dead already. That's good.
鋼さん。と、やっほ。それ。イオちゃん。ツバメ花火。あいつの動きをよく見て。
Oh no, it's back. Why? It was like totally gone.
それ。それ。鋼さん。それ。それ。もう少しで倒せそうなのだ。
Okay, one of them is dead at least.
それ。と、やっほ。
Now let's figure out what's up with this guy.
と、やっほ。小耳ちゃん。もう少しで倒せそうよ。
Dead now? No?
ツバメ花火。やっほ。小耳ちゃん。衝突襲撃。
Hey, what's going
さ
on?
すがだな。
I'm happy I got a school trip coming up. Where are you going for your school trip? What type of place? Nico came up with his name. Listen, that's the second time you've abused Ryan thinking that they were Click. At least this time you believe that it's Ryan. Last time you refused to believe us. You were like, no way, it must be Click. Only Click would be a Click. So that's an improvement. Alright, let's see. Alright guys, while I'm doing this, let me give an announcement. Later today I'm gonna have a new video posted up. It's gonna be me recommending 3 of my favorite manga. And when you guys watch the video, I want you to let me know if you like the tone and the pacing of the video if you can. Because in the past, I've done a lot of videos where people are like, oh, you were talking too fast. Even like in real life, somebody recently was like, oh, I didn't catch your name, you were speaking so fast. So for this video, I tried to like speak in a more paced, slower tone where people could actually understand what I'm saying and whatnot. But the catch is, I feel that I sound a little bit boring in the video because of this slower pace. Like usually when I talk fast is because I'm excited. So I feel like me talking slower kind of put a damper on some of the excitement. So anyway, if you watch the video later, let me know what you think. Let me know if you prefer the more relaxed, slower tone of the video, or if you prefer some of the past videos that had maybe a faster tone but had more excitement to them. Because that's kind of gonna be my next experiment, I guess. I have to figure out how to do the pacing of the videos. And yeah, it's always a trade-off, you know? It's always a trade-off with things. You can't have it all. Alright, I just barely survived. I literally have like 1 health, but I survived. Oh, what the heck? Literally bombed me and murdered me at the end. I'm gonna go to a science center and aquarium. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever been to a science center. I've been to like a planetarium, if you want to count that as a science center. And I guess to like science themed museums, but I don't know if that's the same thing. Aquarium also sounds very nice. I haven't been to an aquarium in like maybe like 8 years. It's been a long time, man. I would like to go to another aquarium. That would be nice. Personally, I like when people speak fast. Yeah, that's what I prefer as well. I liked the fast pace of my older videos. But a lot of people kept commenting like, oh, a slower pace might be better. So I tried to do a slower pace for this one. And if people don't like it, you know, feel free to say that in the comments. Because if enough people say it in the comments, then I'll just go back to my old way. But, you know, I need that written proof of, hey, this didn't work as well. Going by bus. Cassie is going on this field trip by bus, like all field trips. You wanted to see how many points you have? Let me check what happened to Stream Elements, or Stream Labs. I think it's Stream Labs. So, for those of you who've actually been commenting on videos, unlike Azure, you've been getting your 1,000 points for each video you comment on, so good job. For those of you who have not been commenting on new videos, like the figure unboxings that I've been doing, or collector's edition unboxings, or whatever else I've been doing, you've been giving up all your points left and right, like, come on. You gotta be on the ball, active. Just because I'm not streaming doesn't mean there's not ways to participate. So for some reason, Cloudbot was off for Streamlabs. I turned it on now. I don't know if it'll work right away in terms of showing you your points. But I did turn it on. I don't know why it was off. According, it says BL Zeno has 12,600 points. And Romanian Click has 13,300 points. Why are you pointing me out? Because that's what you get. That's what you get for not commenting. Earlier, what conversation? About parallel worlds? Sagane, Komimi, does Nobunaga Oda not exist in your worlds? I don't know, there might be someone with his name, but he's not famous. In my world, people live according to their natural born talents. Perhaps there's something he's better at than commanding, and he's doing that. I can't imagine Lord Nobunaga doing anything besides commanding. Kamimi, what about your world? Nobunaga Oda in my world, who knows? For one thing, the amount of war in this world is just off. Everything happens according to heaven's will, and we've got all we need here on Earth. Killing for the sake of ruling over other people is just stupid. But I guess this world has its own principles, so it's not my place to say. Or really, I just don't care. I'm having a hard time keeping up. That said, I'm not a fan of the way Nobunaga acts like he's a cut above everyone else. Komimi, that's just because you don't know Lord Nobunaga well enough. Even if I did, I don't think I'd like him any better. I don't know how you're not completely sick of even talking about him. Never, I can never get sick of talking about Lord Nobunaga. Please save that chat for another day. Let's focus on what's in front of us for now. Understood, so long as you all listen to what I have to say about Lord Nobunaga later. We're almost at the gate, let's get there quickly and defeat the guard. What's up, Io? I want to get to the altar quickly too, but we don't have to hurry that much. Once we finish this, I get to tell you all about Lord Nobunaga. I'm just so excited. Oh, I get it now. I'm sorry, how shameful I've acted in the middle of our very important mission. As an apology, I'll blow myself up to defeat the guard. Stop it, you don't have to blow yourself up. But, I know it's fun to talk about someone or something you like, right, Komimi? Well, under different circumstances, I'd be telling you about all of my incredible feats and triumphs. Oh really? So what Komimi likes best is Komimi? Well, yeah, of course I like myself. You got a problem with that? I didn't say anything of the sort, but being confident is a wonderful thing. And what are you sniggering at? You're just so cute, Komimi. Dang, they got a little something going on too? Exactly, you're so cute. What, you too? I'm not cute, I'm impressive. And strong and cool. I know that, all those things are so true. I don't know why, but I don't feel any better. Come on, Io. Let's go defeat the guards so you can tell us all about Nobunaga. Okay, let's go. You know, as much as they talk about Nobunaga, I don't feel like they're actually telling us anything of merit about him. But here we go, chapter 11. Ryan, you say you were too busy to do things, right? Man, I just realized the question I was gonna ask you, I already asked you like maybe yesterday. What am I doing? Where? There's no... Oh, that thing! Alright. Bruh. This little green thing, I did not spot right away. Kind of blends in with the rest of the background sky. You got a piercing will be on my lower lip? On the left or right side? I'm still deciding. I have no recommendation. Because I don't know what side people usually put that on. So I have no inkling of what the style might be. Why is there a switch here? Oh, the switch gives me bombs. Okay. Oh. I don't know if that's useful. Because I clearly don't know how to pick them up correctly. I feel like I'm fighting one of the freaking goblins from Goblin Slayer. Like, this is just a giant goblin lord.
少しで倒せそうです。
Dang, that attack did like too much damage for no reason. Alright, we somehow survived. Even though one attack of his did like half my health gone. Surprise Nico stream. Dang me for waking up so late. Yeah, you're literally waking up like right as I'm gonna end soon. So what happened was I woke up, right, Saru, and I was experimenting with my Elgato because I wanted to use it for some of my YouTube video stuff that I do, let's just say that. But then I saw that the volume was actually working, so I was like, you know what, the setup is functional, may as well do a stream while it still works, right? Literally all I did was I looked at the mess, the cobweb of wires that I have, and I took out the HDMI cables that were laying around that I'm pretty sure don't work for whatever reason, and I made sure that the ones that I know work were plugged in, and boom, everything works. Yo, you seem to trust Nobunaga deeply, but exactly what kind of man is he? Well, when I was a child, I lost my family in the war. Lord Nobunaga took me in, and I've served the Oda clan as a shinobi ever since. Oh, really? I had no idea. I guess Nobunaga really is a good guy after all. It's all doing its dang straight. When your school thinks like people are paying like $100 to go to the main places, but in reality people are just gonna mainly want to walk around and look for malls and stuff. Are you saying that you're gonna skip the aquarium and go to the mall? Is that what you're implying here? Are you implying that you're a naughty girl? Can't believe this. That may be true, Komimi, but there are reasons why Lord Nobunaga had to fight. Let me share them with you. Reasons why he had to fight. Sure, let's hear them. About 10 years after starting my shinobi training, I didn't speak with Lord Nobunaga once. Seriously, that's a surprise. I thought you were always together, like he raised you. That's what I had imagined too. You're so attached to him, Io. That's not how it is. Lord Nobunaga is an extremely important and busy man. He's barely ever even in his castle. I mean, I guess it's kind of like how I've never met the Prime Minister. But the whole time while I was completing my shinobi training, I was keeping up to date with what Lord Nobunaga was doing. So 10 years passed. Wait, 10 years? So then you must have only met Nobunaga fairly recently, right? Yes, every year Lord Nobunaga attends the festival in Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima. We serve as security to prevent pickpocketing, drunken fistfights, and other disturbances. Game comes across as modest Senran Kagura. Well, you know how I feel about Senran Kagura, so I prefer modest Senran Kagura. You know, I almost got too looted by Senran Kagura, and I was like, oh god, no. That's correct. I told you a little about it. This is the same festival, except there's actually more to the story. While on security duty, I caught a man stealing from a food stall and went to hand him over to the officials. That's when I met Lord Nobunaga. He was furious about theft. He said it was unacceptable to cause such trouble at a festival that people were all looking forward to. If only you had been there to see it yourself. The thief took one look at Lord Nobunaga and started trembling all over. I mean, of course he was. No one would anticipate having to face the Lord's wrath for just... well, not just, but for stealing food. And then, what happened next? Lord Nobunaga, his face like a demon's, whacked the thief's head with his bare fist really hard. With his bare fist, that's rough, losing your life for a bit of food. He didn't die, he only fell to the ground weeping and apologizing. After that, Lord Nobunaga treated me to sweet dumplings as a reward for catching the thief. Nah, bro, he was trying to bag. But he didn't know you were into that lesbian-ish that I'm into, so... Not only that, but he bought the thief some dumplings too. Oh man, now he's trying to bag the dude and you at the same time? This is into that real freaky shit. I remember thinking it was strange too, so I couldn't help but ask Lord Nobunaga. Why did you give food to a thief? The man would not have stolen food if he were not hungry, that is all. But I know, giving the man food changes nothing. He will be hungry again tomorrow, and may very well do the same. But today is a special day, so why not? Lord Nobunaga. Io, do not forget what happened today. It is the government that is to blame when the people cannot eat. I am ashamed by my own powerlessness. Yo, it's the government to blame. I think our current governments need to take a page out of Nobunaga's book. May his name be praised. Lord Nobunaga, you remembered my name? Well, he's trying to bag. He's trying to get it, so of course you remember your name. How could I forget? I gave you that name. The same is true for those who lost their homes in the warfare. I remember all the scars of the battle I began. I will make this land my own. I must keep fighting until there are no more battles to be fought. That is the only path I know. I promise you, Io, one day I will show you a world without war. Please continue to serve me until that day comes. People are getting COVID? How? I heard that the International Health Foundation or somebody declared the pandemic officially over. COVID no longer exists. So it's impossible for people around you to be getting COVID. That's when I knew for certain that serving Lord Nobunaga was the right thing to do. Once there's no more war, everyone will be able to really enjoy the festival. I'd do anything for a world like that. That's why I cannot allow anyone to use the Demon Lord's power to steal Lord Nobunaga's kingdom. How was that for an explanation? I'm sorry it wasn't very interesting. No, that was a wonderful story. I was so moved. I didn't know Nobunaga had a soft side to him. It's a little bit cute. Waging a war to put a stop to all war, huh? I guess he does have a pretty noble cause. Lord Nobunaga believes the actions and results speak louder than words. So I don't think that many people understand how he really feels. Some people think Lord Nobunaga is a demon incarnate, but I know better. His intentions are gentle and selfless. I want to defeat the Demon Lord and attend the festival again. It's nothing as noble as Lord Nobunaga's ambitions, but it's my dream. I understand, Io. Let's give this fight our all. For Nobunaga and for everyone looking forward to the festival. Thank you. I'll do my best for Lord Nobunaga and for you, Tsumugi. So cute. Well, if they go on a cruise with a bunch of people, they're gonna get it. I mean, I don't think that was the intention of the cruise. I think they were trying to get something at the cruise. They were trying to get it for sure, but not COVID. Alright, how do I, confirm what power-ups these girls have gotten with their level-ups? Because that's what I want to do. Also, let me level up this dang sword.
Yosh.
Should I do another bubble encounter? We gotta do Hagane's. I think I could change my ninja tools. No, I can't change my ninja tools. I could look at them. That's useless. Notorious for getting sick on cruises. I mean, I find it weird because look at me, right? I was literally teaching tiny children, constantly surrounded by like first graders and other tiny children. And now I'm in a library, which is also a space open to the public where you're constantly helping different people, touching the same books that they've touched, helping them at computers, what have you. And even though I've had all these jobs where I'm like constantly surrounded by large groups of people, I didn't have any COVID issues. What are you doing here? What do you mean? Wait, huh? Hagane, where are we? Does it really matter? We're all alone right now, you know? What about Io and Komimi? Where did they go? Let's forget about the others for now. Come on, Tsumugi. Why don't we relax a bit? What are you saying, Hagane? This isn't the time or place for that. Just the two of us. Oh, yeah! Come on, Hagane, isn't this one of the bubble pockets you mentioned? Didn't you say we should look for the exit if we got trapped? What was my reaction? I was maybe proud. I'm glad that you're doing art, because obviously there's a lot of people who do art in the Discord. Matter of fact, I don't know if I gave you the artist role, but technically since you posted your art in the art channel now, you're entitled to the artist role, which will give you access to the art guild of the Discord. And the art guild is where people have posted like art tips and art resources to sort of help each other out. It's not an extremely active channel, unfortunately, but it does exist, and I have now given you the artist role. So you're fitting in well with the community. The community has a lot of artists in it. Partly because I used to stream for a lot of big artists. Some of the, mod for a lot of big artists. Like one of the mods, one of the artists that I modded for did art for like some of the gacha games that you guys may or may not have played and stuff like that. So that's why we have a lot of artists in the community, because it's like people who have been art streamers and artists who have followed those art streamers and stuff like that. What was that, Hagane? Something was close. You needed a moment more? Ah, sorry, forget about it. I've said sorry, so you have to forgive and forget, okay? Anyway, like you said, we've fallen into a bubble pocket. How much did I tell you about them? You said they were like pitfalls, and that we've got to search for the exit if we fall in. That's about it, I think. Then this might be a good time for me to deepen my explanation. How about it? The more you understand, the better you'll be able to deal with any challenges that arise. Now imagine a big flowing river. Imagine we place a large rock in the middle. The water is forced to move around that rock, right? No. It's just gonna push the rock down the river. The river is the world you and Io live in, and the flowing water is time. I thought the flowing water was gonna become, but alright. Seems like Azure is mad at you. What else is new, man? What else is new? The rock represents a fork in the world's path. You might also call it a singularity. It breaks the flow in two, creating parallel worlds. The water crashes against the rock, causing many small bubbles to form. Those bubbles are the bubble pockets. Speaking of bubbles, Saru, you want to hear what I said earlier? So I was in the children's closet where we keep all the children's supplies at the library. And I saw a big blue container that said bubbles, right? And for a second I thought, oh snap, we got a bubble tea kit in here? So I looked again, and it turned out to just be a giant container of like actual like blowing bubbles with the wand and everything. But bro, I almost thought we had like bubble tea at the library for like a program, but it was just regular bubbles for God knows what. I doubt they're even gonna use it in a program. I don't know why we have it. I guess I'll see what they use it for. They've been getting a lot of weird stuff for children's programs. Like they got a whole bunch of candy that apparently is supposed to be used for like an art project instead of eating. And the librarian who was opening it up, she's just like, I don't even know if we're gonna use all of this, and I'm just like, bruh. And once the river vanishes, there's nothing stopping the Demon Lord from going after the next one over. And if that's the river I'm from, my world will be destroyed too. Well then, do you think you've got it now? Yep, that was super easy to understand. You'd make for a great teacher. I didn't even read what she was talking about because I was busy talking about freaking bubbles. The river is the world you and Io live in, and the flowing water is time. Oh, that's too complex for me. It breaks the flow in two, creating parallel worlds. What? The water crashes against the rock, causing many small bubbles to form. Those bubbles are... I don't understand, bro. So is the bubble pocket the parallel world, or how does it... What? I don't care. I never even considered it, but if you truly think so, perhaps I should look at changing professions after this is all over. Sounds good, Miss Agane. So back to the rock in the river. What can we do about it? The best bet would be killing the Demon Lord. It's complicated, but the Underworld and Demon Lord aren't the singularity. That forms when history is altered, for example by the Demon Lord destroying the world. If the cause of the singularity no longer exists, then the world will not diverge. And even if it did, the separate flows would soon converge again. My mom has that? What, bubbles for blowing bubbles? Invite you to the library? Why? I'm pretty sure if I invited you to the library, you'd have to be one of those teens that I kick out. But how could we be certain of that? Right. You really are a kind girl. You think so? I'm not so sure. I'm not even sure of what I'm sure of anymore. Someday there will come a time when you must make a decision you can't be sure of. I prefer to think of those moments as fate. Then you've got something to blame. You're so mature. You mean that as a compliment? I do. You're always putting your duty ahead of your own feelings. That seems very mature to me. I'm still such a kid. I hate being blamed for stuff, but I don't like going around blaming anyone else either. I know it's just me being stubborn, but what's wrong with that? It's still a bit soon for you to grow up anyway. Yeah, but I don't want to be treated like a kid either, so sorry, I know I'm being stupid. You truly are stubborn, aren't you, Tsumugi? And you really don't hold back on calling me out, huh? I guess I prefer it that way, though. Stubbornness can be cute, you know. I thoroughly enjoy being pushed around by you. Is that an insult or a compliment? I wonder. Artfully dodging the question yet again. You really are an adult, aren't you? Ah, then you understand the situation we're in and what it is we have to do, yes? Our first step is getting out of here, right? Well done, that's exactly right. Come on, let's search for a way out. Alright, here comes Saru's favorite portion of the game, the platforming. Because that's exactly what a Bubble Pocket is, nothing but platforming.
Hagane-san, よろしくね。からくりの準備はできてるわ。落ち着いていこうね。押してみて。移動する床だ。その調子よ。向こうに何かあるわね。私の忍術が使えるわよ。それ。鋼さんのからくりの腕、心強い。お縄の術。このまま進むわよ。
Alright, so this is me and the weakest side character in the game. Let's see how we do. I mean, to be fair, I do like her electric attack, because I think it helps to stun them and stagger them. But it also just misses like half the time I use it. I'm trying to get a little bit better at aiming it correctly. It definitely helps to lock on. Oh, there's more? I thought that was it. Alright, what's going on in chat? But doing that, I don't know. Keyboard busted. Draw a big group picture. Basically, everyone is going to be on it. Nico, how are you gonna pull that off? Because like me and Saru, we have obviously like a representation that you could draw, but like people like Azure, like how are you gonna draw them if they don't have a avatar? That's the correct word. Like me and Saru, we got this avatar, right? So you could draw us easy peasy. But how are you gonna draw Azure? And XYZ and Click and all those other people.
気合を入れ直した方が良さそう。
I do feel like Tsumugi, since I leveled up her sword a lot today, like those level ups actually paid off. Some of you gonna be a game character, some IRL look. Well, I guess Click is gonna be Klee, because that's who he always got as his PFP. Azure says she got black hair. So, I don't know if XYZ is still here in Lurk or anything, but I actually heard that someone that XYZ and I both know, named June. June said that she's blonde. Which is interesting, because I always pictured her as having black hair. And I watched like some of her streams, I think, back when she would stream. And I don't know, I don't remember her being blonde. Not that she actually showed herself or anything. But, I don't know, she just didn't strike me as a blonde type. What happened? The bubble poly is trying to restore its integrity. Once that's done, we should be able to get out. We'll actually be able to see the exit. I couldn't see it at all when we came in. Think of it less like an exit appearing and more like us being pushed out. You just have to wait in the right spot. Ah, gotcha. Hey, Hagane. What is it? Is it just your arm that's mechanical? No, I've had many of my organs replaced and my body's been reinforced all over. Have you developed an interest in machines? No, it's just, well, I was wondering if your opai are real or not. They're the real deal. The bones beneath them have been replaced, but the size and shape are the same as they were before. Oh, I see. Why do you ask? Well, mine aren't very big, right? It's not like I care that much, but it does bother me a little. I mean, it'd be nice to actually have some. And you've got such a nice look, you know? I'm kind of jealous. Even being a girl, I can tell how gorgeous you are. Oh my, thank you. I guess I figured you could change your body however you wanted in your world. But now I know they're real, I feel sort of relieved and sort of not. Do you want to get bigger opai? It's possible. Plenty of people have done it. You just have to rub them a lot. Who's June? Joon? She is a former art streamer that used to also be a VIP on my Twitch channel. And her and XYZ were kind of flirty and going out for a while, and then they split up. That's a tough one when I actually think about it. I don't know if I could really go through with it. And there's no need to worry about it. Is there? Besides, I don't think you need it. You're still growing, and they are too. I haven't grown taller in like 2 years. I drink milk every day, and my opai still won't grow. Start a diet, and they're the first thing to go. Weird, huh? I can't say it. I've never been on a diet. What? No diet? With your figure? For real? A lot of my body is mechanical, so I never... You're being serious? You've never been on a diet? Oh, yes, that's right. I never have. You're the enemy. Look, everyone. The enemy of all women is standing right in front of you. Tsumugi, we're in a ball pocket. There's no one else here. Oh, yeah. All this fuss about the size of my opai. Have they captured your interest that much? I'm done talking about them. You're never going to understand how I feel anyway. I'll be like that. Let's talk a little more. How about we change the subject? What would that make it better? A different topic in that case. What kind of things do ninjas do? Well, for one, what I'm doing now, we're in the middle of a mission after all. What other kinds of missions have you been on? I'm afraid that's a secret. How come? Not every mission makes for a fun story. And besides, isn't having a few secrets exciting? Feels like you're dodging the question. Alright then, what do you do on your days off? My days off, it's not like I can't tell you. It's just, well, you know what they say. Every girl has her secrets. That's the second time you've used that excuse. You know, I really look up to you. You're so independent and cool. I already know how great of a ninja you are. That's why I want to find out about what your life's actually like. For reference, think of it like a job fair. So Hagane, what do you do in your spare time? The thing is, I'm not expecting a day in the life of a model citizen. Just tell me what you eat, how you train, that kind of stuff. And don't lie to me, okay? Then I wouldn't learn anything. Well, on my days off I typically get up past noon.
昼過ぎ
Past noon. You're a real sleepyhead, huh?
お休みの前の日
I've usually been out drinking the night before, so it kind of just ends up that way.
起きてからは
What about after you get up? What do you do then?
引き続き
Start drinking again.
つまり
So you spend the whole time drunk.
聞いてつま
Please
り
understand, ninja's work is very stressful.
役にも立たない
I spend so much time on pointless paperwork only to be told the numbers don't add up. And I have to do it all again, and they always reject my budget requests. Uh-oh, I've broken Hagane. How could I not drink after dealing with all that? There's nothing else I can do. Calm down, I'm still studying. I don't know about that kind of stuff yet.
そっか
Alright, so you can't possibly understand how I feel. That's too bad.
あほら
Why do boobs exist?
わめいたらちょっとすっきりしたわ
To inflare the passion of men.
どう
Why
いたしまし
else?
て
Why would you not want them to exist? They're God's greatest gift to humanity.
I 遊びやすいように変更いたしましょう
I forget if we have to save this game or if it just auto saves. Oh, so this thing, what is this? The album shows what I've unlocked for them. So I have to get their affection to 30 for the second bubble pocket. Apparently there's 5 bubble pockets. I thought there would only be like 3. That's a lot. Alright guys, this is where I'm gonna end stream because I got other stuffs to do today. As I said earlier, I will be posting a video talking about 3 of my top favorite manga later today. And I would like you guys to comment on the pacing of the video. As I mentioned before, I spoke a little bit slower for this video because people said that I typically talk too fast in some of my prior videos and also in real life. So I aimed for a slower pace to see how that would turn out. I think it lacks in excitement. It's very monotone. And that's the cost of talking slower. So if you prefer me talking faster and it being less understandable, you can let me know in the comments. Or if you like that slow, somewhat boring pace, I think it's boring, that's fine. You can let me know as well. But let me know if you like or dislike the pace later on, as well as if you like or dislike the content in general. They bother me. I'd rather be flat. That's gross. Bruh. Flat is not justice. Big opie is the way. Alright. Thanks to everybody for stopping by and chatting. Appreciate having you all here. Maybe I'll stream again next Sunday. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Adios, amigos.